Everyone, welcome to MapleClick's YouTube channel. In today's video, I'll be reading the story Cinderella, written by Emily Bevan, illustrated by Monica Garofalo. Once upon a time, in a kingdom far away, lived a girl called Cinderella who picked flowers every day. Cinderella was a good girl and always very kind. Father knew she would love her stepmother. There was no doubt in his mind. Her stepmother, on the other hand, did not like Cinderella, and neither did her daughters, Greta and Grisilla. One day, father left for work. He often had to go to towns and villages far away and be gone for a week or so. Cinderella was always sad to be left in the house alone with only her stepmother and her stepsisters who did nothing but moan. Without father to protect her, Greta and Grisilla were mean. They made Cinderella do housework. They made her cook and clean. Cinderella did not want any trouble, so she did as she was told. The stepsisters found it funny to watch her iron and fold. One day, a beautiful letter was delivered in the post. There was a ball for all the ladies in the land, and Prince Charming was the host. The stepsisters read the letter and could not wait to go. Am I invited? Asked Cinderella. But the sisters laughed. Ha ha ha! No! I need new shoes, cried Greta, and I need a new dress. We're going shopping, said Grisilla. Cinderella, Cinderella, clean up the mess. The stepsisters returned that evening with lots of boxes and bags. Cinderella longed for a new dress, but all she had were old rags. The stepsisters made Cinderella get them ready for the ball. She did their makeup, she did their hair, with no thanks from them at all. Cinderella watched the sisters go and waved them goodbye. Then quickly ran up her room and began to cry. Through Cinderella's salty tears, she saw a flash of light. A fairy appeared right next to her and gave her quite a fright. Don't be scared, Cinderella. There's no reason for you to cry. I'm your fairy godmother and I'll get you to the ball. But first, said the fairy, to get you out of this house, I need you to bring me some things. A pumpkin, a rat, and a mouse. Cinderella gathered all the items just as she was told. Then before her eyes, the pumpkin was a carriage made of gold. The mouse became a footman, and the rat became a ball gown. The rat became a horse, and her fan was turned upside down. Cinderella looked so beautiful. She beamed from head to toe. I cannot believe it, she cried. I'm ready to go. She hopped into the carriage and it raced her to the ball. You must be home by midnight, she heard the fairy call. Cinderella walked into the castle and glided into the room. Her stepsisters were surprised to see her without her rags and broom. Prince Charming spotted Cinderella and boldly took his chance. He cleared his throat and held out his hands. Would you like this dance? Cinderella took his hand and they danced through the night. For once, she was so happy everything was just right. Suddenly, She saw the time. It was nearly 5 to the hour. Oh no! It's nearly midnight. I must leave you at this tower. Without a second to spare, across the room she flew. Prince Charming ran after Cinderella, but all that was left was her shoe. As the clock struck midnight, the carriage was no more. The footman and the horse were gone, and so was the dress she wore. Prince Charming searched the land to find his one true love, to find who the shoe belonged to and who it would fit like a glove. The stepsisters tried the shoe, but it was far too tight. So the prince asked Cinderella, and it fit just right. The prince was so happy. He got straight down on one knee. I love you, Cinderella, he said. Will you marry me? Cinderella cried, yes, I'd love to be your wife. So the joyful couple married and lived a long and happy life. That's the end of my story. Tune in for more videos. See you soon.